Ray Rice today. Let's do it. Be Ray Rice today. Let's go, man.
That's the way to answer the bell. We're talking Ray Rice with the explosive
Ray Rice does that makes him unique as a running back is he's a weapon in the receiving game. He can do a lot of great things that opens up their offense and makes their offense what it is.
Ray Rice is so multi-dimensional. He can run, he's got great hands, he can score when he gets going.
He's a powerful guy. He can take over a game at any moment. Anytime he can break it for a big run.
Ray Rice, he's wonderful. He's a down-to-earth person. I know he's from New York, but he loves Baltimore, and he does everything to help kids and family and people and himself. He's a real people person, and that's why we love Ray Rice.
This Ray Rice world, we just all living in it right now.
My life was not easy growing up. I was the oldest of four. My mom was a single parent, and throughout it all, I had to find ways to cope with it, and coping with it was football. Football was my way of being in the same kind of environment of other people, but them not realizing that I was struggling, so I was just using football as a way out and as an outlet to not go out there and get in trouble in the streets.
Ray's a great inspiration to me. Dealing with the situations where he's come from and where he's at right now, I think he could be an inspiration to a lot of people.
Preparing for a game, I do a lot. The main things I do is, obviously I lift weights, I practice, but it's the things that I do outside the practice field that really get me ready. I get stretched on the regular basis for an hour session. I get deep tissue massage twice a week, and those are the little things I do. I see a chiropractor, and that's just to, maintain the body, to keep it right, just to go out there and perform on a Sunday.
He's just a great running back because he can do everything. In today's NFL, it's not about just running or just catching. I think it's a combination of what running backs can do, and with Ray, you get both. He's smart, he loves the game of football, and he's a student of it, and he's powerful. When you look at his game tape, you see that not one person can take him down.
I'm never intimidated on the field, because I'm quote-unquote the short guy. But I am pretty strong, so I realize that the bigger they are, the harder they fall. So that's why I try to go out there and I go after the biggest guy possible at first. I get chills every time I walk into the stadium being greeted by my fans, because it's something that I just feel like I'm just a little kid from New Rochelle, New York, that had a big dream. I went out there, did what I had to do, and now I'm playing at at the highest level of sports. So it's definitely a blessing.
The reason I think Ray is so good at doing what he does, being a running back, is for one, I think we all know his size works to his advantage. He's such a motivated person that it doesn't matter what position he played, what sport he played, he would be good at it regardless. But his size definitely does help him out a lot on the field with those other big guys. So once he finds the hole, he's gone, and then they see him at the other end of the field making the touchdown.
First down. Absolutely. Shotgun formation for Flacco. 1:59 to go. This is your ball game for Baltimore. Flacco in the pocket. Dump off. Rice has some room, but can he really get to that first down line? Rice stays on his feet. Oh, Ray Rice! Incredible!
One thing I was taught in life was to never give up. The game's not over till it's over, so once I got the ball in my hands, I firmly believed that I was going to be able to make a play. I'm just glad I was able to do it on that kind of level. And I've been making plays my whole life, but that one, just one that's going to stick out in the books for a long time.
Before Ray became a celebrity, he was still the same person. He was still a jokester, a big kid. nothing has really changed. The only thing with him that's changed since he's become a celebrity is that he can give more. He was always giving, always humble, down to earth. So nothing much has changed about him as a person. If anything, he has more resources now to help more people, which is something that he loves to do.
I do enjoy my time with my family, my friends. I definitely still play Madden with my guys that come over often. And I like to interact with people. I just have one rule when I'm out. I get tackled enough on Sundays. We can shake hands, high five, but please don't tackle me. Being a dad and being an NFL player, you know, you definitely have to balance the two. When I come home, you know, I'm a dad, I'm a parent, and, you know, that's where my time goes. You know, obviously, you know, raising my daughter. When I'm at practice, you know, that's my job, so I'm focused on work. Obviously, you know, making sure the house and everything's good, but I'm focused on work, focusing on my craft, focused on being the best professional I can be. But, you know, you got to be able to balance the two.
Okay.
She knows she's high up in the room.
The type of father that Ray is he's a loving father. He's, of course, funny. He thinks that she's like his sidekick, so they do everything together. She probably should have been a boy. But he's great. He does everything that I ask him to do. He helps me when I need the help. And he does everything that's a good father does.
U-X, Y, and Z now.
Two chains.
Raven.
There you go. Turn up. Hey, turn up.
Look how she's looking.
Look at her, look at her. That's my sister.